Hey, how's it going? This is Justin Gilman with Quantum Leads, and today I'll be walking you through your digital marketing attack plan to show you how to turn your website into a lead generation machine and really generate some more revenue for your business month over month. Now, to do that, we first have to understand how are people finding construction companies in your area. And if you're like me, chances are you go on Google, type in whatever service or industry you're looking for in the upper search bar, along with your city name, and chances are after submitting your search, you're going to pick from the results down below or up here in the Google Map pack. Now, whatever it is that you choose, it seems to be a pretty popular option as there's about 480 people looking for general contractors every single month in Birmingham, Alabama. And that number increases when you count other searches such as contractors near me or maybe residential building, maybe some individual services in there. But ultimately, there's about 480 people every single month looking for general contractors. And the goal of this is that we want to put our website at the forefront of these searches to guarantee that 480 people every single month see our business first before looking for another competitor. But in order to do that, there's a few different things that we need to understand first. First off, we'll need to build out our content because content is king on Google. So let's take a look at one of your competitors and see what they're doing as far as content goes and compare that with your website. So here we are with K&K Quality Construction, and they rank on the first page organically for construction services in Birmingham, Alabama, or I should say more specifically the term general contractors in Birmingham, Alabama. So if we scroll down their website, you're going to notice that they don't have a lot of content on this page. And like I said, content remains king. So we're going to want to build our site out. That way we take advantage of that aspect of what Google's looking for because clearly they are not fulfilling that despite receiving positive rankings. So like I said, we can go in and outdo them in that aspect. However, one thing I will say is that this website does have keywords and phrases, and those are going to help them rank because keywords are essentially the most used words or phrases on a website. And based on these keywords, we are going to tell Google vital information about our business, such as what we do, maybe where we operate from. And this is ultimately going to help them put us in searches related to our business, such as general contractors in Birmingham or other high volume searches. So we're going to want to make sure that we really build out our keywords very industry specific while having a very contentful website. So let's take a look at your website and see if it follows those rules. So here we are on your website, and while I notice that you have a little bit more content than your competitors, I should say around the same amount, we're going to want to expand on this content and really build out because we never just want to beat our competitors or equal out our competitors. We really want to go above and beyond to essentially bury them beneath us in the rankings. So I normally recommend about 750 to 1,000 words on any given page. Feel free to go above that if you'd like. But you'll also need to fill that content with keywords and phrases that are relevant to those high volume search terms to make sure that we appear for each one. But if I told you that content and keywords were all we needed, I really wouldn't be doing you a favor because there's a whole other part to this, which is going to be your backlinking and citations. And those are going to really help push our website forward in the rankings. So the way I like to look at it is that content and keywords help set the foundation, and those are going to determine where we rank, whereas backlinks are going to give us that big push and help us climb above our competitors. So let's take a look at your competitor's backlink structure and see what they're working with so far. The tool I use called Ahrefs, and if you take a look here, you'll notice that your competitor has about 240 backlinks built to their website, and ultimately this is generating them some power and also bring in about 70 users every single month. So that's a direct result of the internal things that they're doing, such as content and keywords, as well as their external backlink structure. And obviously we could push this much, much further if we rank for multiple terms. But like I said, you have to ask yourself, what could an extra 80 users or 70 users do for my business every single month? So let's take a look at your backlink structure and see how it compares to your competitor. So here we are taking a look at your site, and you'll notice that you have 55 backlinks built, and it's generating you some power, but ultimately you're only bringing in about 37 users every single month. So while it's not bad, there's a much higher ceiling that we're not reaching here if we're not focusing on the things that were mentioned in this video so far, like internal stuff with your content and keywords, as well as your backlink structure. Now, I normally recommend you always go above and beyond your competitors. So if they have about 70 or 80 links, we're going to want about 150 to 200 backlinks on our website to really go above and beyond them and really generate some revenue for our business. But it doesn't stop there. There was one more aspect of this video that I wanted to talk about, and that's going to be citations. So let's go back to the Google Map Pack and talk about how citations tie into everything. So now we're talking about citations, and that really focuses in on the Google Map Pack here because citations are an important part to ranking in it. So citations are essentially all the different places your business's name, address, and phone number are going to be listed online. Some popular citations are things like Yelp, Facebook, Instagram, Yellow Pages. All those are different citations you can get for your business, and they all help with the Google My Business profile in the Google Map Pack. Now, I took a look at how many citations each of these companies has, and I can tell you that number one has 43 citations, number two has 27, and lastly, number three has 13. So I normally recommend, like I said, always going bigger and better. So if they have 43 at number one, I'm going to recommend 86 citations along with the content, along with the backlinks to really go in and start to create some revenue for your business and really generate some traffic as well. So if you do all those things, you should start to see a positive movement in your website. However, once again, my name is Justin Gilman. I work with Quantum Leads. I'd love to set up a meeting with you to answer any questions or concerns you have about this video. But like I said, I'll leave you with one question. What could an extra 100 users every single month do for your business? So like I said, that's all I have for you. Thanks for watching, and I hope this was very educational.